Hi, my name is Dana Zahra. So today we are going to present our trend book for final project. So for our cover page, we inspired by a classic traditional Malaysian theme. We choose to use emerald green color for the background and gold for the font and flower. So we put the hibiscus flower on the background to make it look more classy, and this is because the combination of gold and emerald green goes well because the glimmery gold offset the coolness of the emerald green. Then for our mood board inspiration, we're inspired by many traditional Malay motifs like a batik and floral. For the mood board and cover page, we use Canva to edit, while the inspiration picture we search it on Pinterest.
The next one is research board. For our inspiration, the first one is Malaysian hand-drawn batik, which we call as batik lukis in Malaysia. So as you can see in these pictures, these are the example of batik lukis in Malaysia. Batik lukis is the process of applying design on fabric using hot wax and a tool called chanting. Artists then use brushes to add color dyes to the design, allowing for shading and multiple hues. So basically, these are the hand-drawn batik we use in Malaysia.
Good day to my lecturer and my fellow friends. I'm Sankri Siran here. So I'll be presenting on a research board where I have chose the block printing batik. Block printed batik is one of the earliest type of batik, and also we are using it till today. Most of our ancestors have used for the fabric printing, and nowadays we also are using for our fabrics. It's a method where we use literally a block where it craft with patterns, where whatever patterns we have our designs, and it will be dipped in wax and stamped on the fabric. Once we stamp on the fabric, we will give it time for it to dry and remove the wax and the fabric. So it will be stick on the fabric and with one color. So let's say we want to use it we want to create more multiple colors. So we can use different blocks and or different patterns, or we need to use different waxing, and we have to do it few more times. That means we can de-wax it for a few more times. So it will create more colors, complicated colors. Maybe before this, the blocks were made up of potato. But as they were using potato, as time goes, they realized that the potato could spoil after a few days. That means it won't be last longer. So, and then they tried wood. As they're using wood, they tried a few more times, and after a few more times, the wood were broken because we have to press it hard for this stamp. So finally, later in 1960s, they have settled down with using zinc and copper, and till this day we are using zinc or copper. It depends on the artist which they're using. So we for the block and the design that we're doing, the carving on the board, it almost can take up to 1 month or 1 month plus, because it is really we have to really consider the depth for the carving and the design that we're using. We have to be very careful. We have to really see the negative and positive and craft the designs on the block. Even so, after the fabric is stamped and the artists are satisfied, there are few more process after that. Once we have stamped, we have to see the fabric. Fabric, is it okay? Is it fine? Can we stitch it? So we have to see the fabric out as well. Why I choose block printing batik is I have tried the process before. I have tried the process before, and I have created a block printing batik before. So the process are quite interesting, where you literally have to design and you have to craft on the board, or like when I was using doing the process, I did it in the block. So I really craft on the board and I have stamped on the fabric. So it's quite an interesting process. But then for the zinc and copper, maybe it could take time for you to create the copper design. So that's why I choose the block printing batik, and I really love the outcome of the block printing batik, where it's very unique and it's very interesting when you're doing the process. So yes, that's all for my research board, and thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Maliana binti Asnizam from Group 2. For Computer Aided Design Final Project, our trend mainly focus on the theme of Javanese fusion and Malaysian fusion, where Javanese fusion is like a philosophy of culture Indonesian, while Malaysian is focused on the diverse of Malang of East and West Asia. So the color that we use to put on our trend board that we specialize for our cover page magazine is mainly traditional Malaysian color, which is golden yellow, forest green, and the torch red color. So our trend research is our trend board. We like to target our market target is specialized for people in age 17 to 35 years old. That we want everyone to know how our Malaysian batik is different to Indonesian batik. So in the magazine also we not just focus on data and information, but we also focus on the visual preference, because we do some research that the studies show that 70% of people prefer visual preference than the information and data.
So lastly, for our back cover page, we also use emerald green matched with gold to match the front cover page. So that's all from us. Thank you.